What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dane. Chilling. As you all well know, Facebook, IG. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Make sure the volume on me is up. If anybody can hear. So essentially, Facebook, IG, the WhatsApp. Smoke blowing all in my face. Oh, I went to a power outage. Why does it seem like I'm not? Ah! Hey! You know what? Let me check. Let me check my phone and see how I sound. That's a good job, Dan. Give me a second. I'm about to be looking at myself. Give me a second. I'm about to be looking at myself. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So basically, we're on idle time right now, baby. It's a Monday. All the obligations are out the way for me. I go check my daily routine, which all of us should come to realize our daily routine when it comes to what we do habitually, consistently, unconsciously, most importantly, checking that unconscious in regards to how we navigate routinely, because what we do routinely will essentially display our ethics and will display our belief system, our way of navigation. Been doing so today. Pop in on my IG, pop in on my Facebook. No response. Delay. Can't load. Now, some people might have businesses in which they run on these social media outlets. Definitely for promotional aspects. However, I couldn't help but notice the immediate amount of time in which I got out of my day from lessening my dosage on IG, on Facebook. I call it dosage because something called limbic resonance, meaning, hold on real quick. This stuff out y'all vision. See it in the background, all in my vision. Excuse me, anybody in here? Sorry, tidying up. But yeah, something called limbic resonance. Look it up. Limbic resonance. The limbic system is a part of your brain's functionality. So essentially, all I'm saying is we don't know we're addicted to social media. We think addiction only comes with taking a drug, a pill, to satisfy those neurological functions that get us high, releasing them endorphins. But it's not just crack weed that gets you high. There's something like the internet that stimulates you. Every time your phone pings, you hear ping. Your brain automatically gets that signal to know that, hey, this is something that I'm privy to and that I like, which is why we pick up the phone instantly while it pings. Even more so than that, when it don't ping, we'll pick that bitch up. This shows our habitual nature. This shows our addictive nature. Oh yeah, Comic Head, you ain't the only one. Everybody shut down. So Instagram, we on lockout. We in the lockout right now. So today we chilling on Dame's World. We vibing out, we relaxing, we discussing what we think may have happened. We just gonna discuss all type of shit. One thing I realized, or one thing I told myself was, I'm gonna make it a point to go live more to my subscribers, my members, just because I like the community feel. You feel me? I like the live questioning. I like getting at y'all with ideas and whatever thoughts I have. You feel me? A lot of shit goes on in this cognition, and I'm free to give it out to anybody who will listen. You feel me? Now, IG, Facebook, WhatsApp, all are owned by the same entity, the Mark Zuckerbergs. So it's no coincidence. Well, maybe to some of you guys it might be a coincidence, but it's no coincidence that they all are under the same regime, same form of ownership, and they all shut down simultaneously. Whereas Twitter or the other social media platforms in which that entity does not own, they're still up and running. So I got a ping on my phone that said, oh, well, yeah, Facebook and Instagram is down for outage. We don't know why. As the citizens, of course, we don't know why. They keep us out the loop. Their requisite in governing is to keep regular old degular citizens like me and you out the loop. So that's why something like Dame's World has to manifest, and all other YouTube channels and just individual platforms, so where we can congregate and we can surmise, we can conclude, we can deduce, we can get more of an understanding as a collective than whatever the fuck they gonna tell us. Because of course you let it be told by them, oh yeah, all the sites are down. We're working very hard to bring the sites back up. That's what they're gonna tell y'all. And most of us are gonna believe them blindly. But you know what? Yeah, shit just down, some type of issue. But you know how much capital is being lost from Instagram being down? Not only for the individuals who run it, who are on it and promoting their business, but for the actual entity of Zuckerberg and his coalition. So they're not just losing billions of dollars for nothing. If it was a miscellaneous outage, some type of tech issue, you think they couldn't refine it immediately? All three platforms simultaneously at the same time? Now, I don't know what's going on. Like I always say, it's the beauty of being wrong. By nobody knows. Nobody knows is my pseudonym. Dame is, you feel me, what I go by as well. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell y'all exactly what's going on. We just know what's going on. But I could tell you I'm not finna trust an entity that's been lying to me my whole life, be it the media. So when they say they don't know, oh yeah, y'all full of shit. You're full of shit. I know how you presume us to be sheeple who just go by way of your moves. You make a move and we're the reactionaries to your move. And then if you're not a logical, sensible human being, most likely your reaction, even in an instance like social media being down, is for you to panic. Oh my God, my Instagram, I can't get on Instagram. I can't get on social media. What's happening to me? Relax. It's okay. Remember that it's a virtual reality and not an actual reality. Sometimes you gotta slap yourself, man. You gotta touch something around you to acknowledge the tangible realm, uh, distinguishable from these virtual realities. A lot of us might be living in these social medias unconsciously, putting our energy to the virtual realm while being stagnant in the physical realm, or while losing skill sets in the physical realm. A lot of niggas are social or on social media, but are they social in real life, in interaction? So while shit is down, which is, I guess, is no main point of this, but while shit is down, dare I say, we take advantage of the downtime and the understanding of what Instagram, just miscellaneous scrolling. Anybody do this? Comment or like if you do this. At some point in the day, you ain't got nothing to do. You on idle time. Shout out to Nip Hustle, who told us idle time is the devil's workshop. Idle time, you ain't got nothing to do. It's the devil's workshop, meaning you haven't put your usage to something that regards to your purpose. Now you on playtime, so you might do some shit that's bullshit, get into some trouble, or just do random miscellaneous scrolling. I know I do it. How many of y'all do that shit unconsciously? You ain't got nothing to do. You chilling. You might be at work, but your duty is done. So you go, oh, let me get on Instagram. Let me see what. Let me get on TikTok. Let me see what everybody. Let me get on Facebook. And then all your time is being spent on being indoctrinated by whatever comes to your platform. Hopefully, in these platforms, you've made and tailor-made your platform to where the engineering that you're receiving is beneficial to your well-being, to your mind, to your body, to your energy. If not, you just being indoctrinated by the idiot box 2.0. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This is the new form of indoctrination. That TV is going to be obsolete soon. TV is already damn near obsolete had it not been for Netflix. So I think this is just a moment in time where people could at least acknowledge their own humanity opposed to this virtual realm in which we're starting to exist in. Oh my goodness. Comic Head 84 hit me with some shit. And this is what I need. I need the community to chime in because it makes my communicative skills better when I get outlooks and opinions. He says, I read that these app developers designed a slide down refresh move to stimulate pulling a slot machine, having users constantly pulling, waiting for something good. Comic Head, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've done that. And it's like, and then I can feel the limbic resonance of me. Okay, what's next? What's next? What's uploaded? That's a good fucking observation. Whoever observed that, you feel me, or concluded that, because I could tell you from personal experience, I'll be waiting on that loading sign even today when we all got kicked out forcefully. I thought my internet was down. I hit up Boost. I was like, oh shit, why all my apps broke? What's up with my apps? So I'm waiting like a junkie. Load, circle up. So no, I ain't know that. That's a good point. It's a very good point. But then, with that being said, we gotta ask ourselves, are we too latched on to the internet? Do you talk to more people on social media than you do in person? Do you have more interactions? And what Twitter call them bitches interactions and shit. I thought interaction actually meant mano a mano communication. But do you have more interactions on social media than you do in human life? I know I ain't the only one. I seen niggas' whole life on Facebook. As far as, 3 years ago, she had a baby. 2 years ago, she got divorced. Then a year ago, she got another nigga. And then 6 months ago, she got another baby. I done followed motherfuckers' whole lifeline just on virtual reality. And I ain't seen them motherfuckers in person. Which can then give you a distorted reality. You talk about perceiving people in their character based on what you see on social media. Granted, you get these posts that they post, which all of us get to choose what we post. So therefore, some people might be creating an image for you to view. And then you have to factor in all of the images that you don't get in that person's actual life. For example, I ramble, I post a lot on Facebook. You can follow my Facebook, Damian Hamilton. You feel me? I rant a lot, but do you think that that's even a percentage of what I actually think up here? Even 1%. Yes, scientifically, we tens of thousands of thoughts a day. If I post 10 times in one day, to me, that's a lot of posts in one day. That ain't even 1% of my thought process. So another con when it comes to these social medias is we're judging and basing people off something that's not tangibly real. I'm not saying it's not a reality. It is a reality, but it's a virtual reality. Some people create their image. Some people be flossy, bragging all day and might not even be able to afford that type of lifestyle. Some people only want to convey certain images because they know their bosses are looking, watching their Facebook and Instagram. Some people want to be just Instagram models. So they're going to show you pretty pictures with the light dim at a certain angle to where they might look beautiful in that picture. You see them in person, they don't look nothing like that. I believe we're getting a false sense of reality through virtual reality. And I believe that's convincing the cognition to appeal more to that reality. And in doing so, if all cognitions, you got to think, the mind creates, the mind manifests reality. So if all conscious thought, conscious human thought takes to the internet more than actual life, then that will be the real life. And this physical realm, this will be the other life. Think about, hey, did you go outside today? Outside gonna be the new online, and online is the new outside. You see niggas on 2K, Grand Theft Auto. Niggas got my players and they got creations. A nigga will create a player and work on that player's physical fitness before they will work on their physical fitness. That shit is crazy to me. You mean to tell me you spending 10 minutes with this nigga on a virtual treadmill so he could be in shape for a virtual game while you are getting fat? You gotta be joking me. We've taken on to the virtual reality more than the actual reality. When you'll build your My Player or your created player or your Grand Theft Auto player, whatever nigga they got for you to build online, you got him working out, but you don't work out in real life. Your fitness of your My Player is more important than your fitness in real life. That signifies what you believe in. Unconsciously, nigga tell you all day, oh, I believe in God, I believe in energy, I believe in the creator, I believe in hustling, whatever they tell you they believe in. Go look at their actions and see if they align. That's all you gotta do. You believe in nature, but you got 8 hours on that virtual realm. I don't think that's too natural. Your My Player is doing the treadmill while you getting fat. I don't think that's the natural process to ascend you. We put motherfuckers buy VC. Motherfuckers will work hard to give money to these virtual realms before they will give money to assist in their own well-being in themselves. That shit is absurd to me. Borderline insanity, but hey, I ain't pointing the finger. You feel me? I ain't pointing the finger. Ain't nobody crazy but my damn self. I know I don't know nothing. Like I told you, nigga, the beauty of being wrong. I rest assuming I don't know too much just so I can learn more. But to not actually benefit from this physical realm that we were thrust in, why is VR? That's a good question. That's a good ass question. I don't know. Of course, I don't know. But if I could presume, I would say you get the thrill without the fear. What I mean is, oh, I appreciate that, Comic Head. People are sleeping on my live streams. Much love, bro. Much love. You get the thrill. Somebody asks, why is VR addicting for some people? I say you get the thrill without the element of fear. For example, if you play a race car game and that shit is highly intense and you can get that same adrenaline rush without knowing you're gonna die after if you get into an accident. I mean, you get that same adrenaline rush with that you're not gonna die after. Whereas if you actually go try NASCAR, most humans is probably scared, fearful of their life to do some shit that might be beyond their scope of reason or might have a high risk to it, like injury or death. So instead of going outside, getting in NASCAR, I go on virtual reality. I could play NASCAR. Or I go to Grand Theft Auto. I could just shoot shit up and there's no consequence. So my opinion, Shabu, is people get to live their best lives on virtual reality. Like even if it was a motherfucker who wanted to make it to the league or the NBA and they couldn't, because in their reality they just weren't good enough. Shit, I pop in 2K. I'll make me a My Player point guard. He finna be 99. He finna be great. I think people can actually live vicariously through the shit that they play. Talk about Call of Duty. Call of Duty for sure, when I used to play it, I got that feeling that we was in war. But it was no fear induced because I knew I was sitting in front of a chair with no immediate danger around me. That thrill is just in this realm in which I cognitively now put myself in. But I'm safe. So after a motherfucker gets shot, I can still go get something to eat. You feel me? So it's like I think that that nuance in the virtual reality is why it's so successful. A lot of people, well, most people operate on fear at some point in their life, but most people live, you feel me? Live uh, everyday actions fear based. So for people who live everyday actions fear based, not wanting to try new things, not wanting to go out and explore the depths of life, I'll just get on virtual reality and do all that shit. Fucking, they got now, what's the new one? They got virtual reality, then they have another one that just came out, but it's kind of like more upgraded than virtual reality. I forgot what it's fucking called, but it's so wicked now to where they're simulating events to where you do feel like you there. Like for example, they make you put on these goggles. I forgot what this shit is called. Maybe y'all can help me out. But they'll have you put on these goggles to where now you're in it. So they could simulate you jumping off a mountain. And then in doing that, you feel like you really might. And that's the cold part right there. You convince your mind something. The power of the mind, you convince your mind something, that motherfucker might become real. So with some of these virtual reality games, they might have you doing some fearful shit to where your energy might not be able to dissociate between that being fake and real. So I've seen some shit where in the virtual reality realm where they're doing like fear factor type shit. And I see people literally like scared for their lives. You feel me? And based on what I've heard, when motherfuckers jump off these high ass skyscrapers, some of them die before they even hit the ground. Why? Because they done scared themselves to death. So you talk about these virtual reality games, I think that shit might be a little bit worrisome. It's something niggas should look out for. Hey, no. Man, real shit. Comic Head. He said he got a friend who trained for pilot's license with a VR simulator. Because these things, they're simulating reality. So in a form, they have reality to them. Like if you play uh, 2K and then you see how the movements are, and if you've actually played real basketball, they're simulating the movements from reality. So I could understand. He said his homie passed the pilot test by using VR simulator. I could believe it. The tech game is the tech game. Y'all gotta think. We're suppressed information, so we think we're technologically advanced, but we have no clue as to how advanced technology really is because they don't tell us everything. So yeah, based on what they do tell us, that shit is very advanced. Based on what they don't tell us, it's more advanced than we can even fucking imagine. How does it affect your mind? Well, like I said, all right, how does a dream affect your mind? Okay, we could ask that. How does a dream affect your mind? I dream every day, so now it's like becoming reality. But that should tell you, in a sense, it's another form of reality, another state of being, another state of existence. So if you're on virtual reality all day, at some point your mind is going to become convinced that that is the reality. Same way, if I dream every day and I remember these dreams vividly, I might not be able to dissociate whether or not that happened in this reality or that reality. Niggas getting on the game every single day might have dissociation problems. Possibly. But it's definitely manipulation in the brain. Definitely convincing the brain, indoctrinating the brain on another form of reality that differs from this tangible form of reality. I at least like to know, and that's the thing, I don't even take this reality for the ultimate reality. It's all an illusion in our human experience, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to dissociate from this realm, this social media realm, from that dream realm that we be in, from other states of being. You fucking do a LSD. You do LSD, you're gonna go through a state change mentally. And you're not gonna, all right, put it like this. Wherever y'all at right now, whatever y'all see right now, you take something like acid or mushrooms or DMT, you're no longer gonna see the shit that you were seeing around. Your whole uh, state of reality is going to shift. Why? Because those drugs provoke a mental shift. You feel me? So let's say, I don't know, hypothetically, you're using this functionality of your brain in regards to your regular consciousness. You do something like LSD, now you using this form. So based on your state change mentally, even though, okay, this looked like a blue room with a white wall, shit, now I'm not operating with this cognition that senses like that. Now I'm operating with this cognition that senses shit totally different. So it's all those things are different states of the brain. And social media, all this shit is no different. I be talking to people, I talk to people who take that as more reality than the actual reality. For example, uh, we watching basketball. We watching basketball and we see somebody miss a 3-pointer or something. Let's say, who is it? I don't know. Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes misses a three from the corner. I done seen niggas say, what? He should never miss that. 2K, his three ball is an 85. His three is an 85 on 2K. He should never miss that. Motherfucker make an incomplete pass with Aaron Rodgers. His accuracy is 99. So how could he miss that? I'm like, bruh, that's a video game. Trying to emulate the actual reality going on. Let's not get the two misconstrued. One's imitating the other. So I've seen people literally take to the virtual reality more so than the actual reality, which could bring it back to the main point. At essence, it might be a good thing that them IGs and them Facebooks is off for a day. For a day. For a day. Not even 2 days. They're going to get back. They got to make that money. They lost so much money, which is for a reason, in my opinion. I don't think they would lose money just because it's a technical difficulty and, oh, well, we just fucked up as a conglomerate. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, we all fucked up as a trillion-dollar entity. If Mark is worth billion, all those entities combined is worth a number you can't fucking count. So I'm just willing to bet that that shutdown was for a reason. And tomorrow or the next day, if that, should it be back? Should it be back for you not to trip? But when it do come back, we gotta realize our human nature. Like honestly, I like this. I always liked YouTube just for the community that it helps us build and establish. I like I think Twitter's okay. You feel me? All of the platforms are okay for connection. They have their pros and they all have their cons. But for the sake of idle scrolling, you find that the most on IG and Facebook. Just idle scrolling. So to take a break from that shit, to figure out, oh, I have a lot of time. A lot of people are like, oh man, I ain't got no time to do nothing, man. I got work, I got kids, I got the school. Yeah, now that y'all take away Facebook and Instagram, you realize how much time your ass do got extra. You probably spend 2 hours doing this without even knowing, unconsciously. I had an idea, and I suppressed it because I was like, nah, they ain't gonna fuck with it. But I think I might bring this idea back to life in regards to no tech Tuesdays. No tech Tuesdays. Holla if you hear me. No tech Tuesdays. Can we survive one day out the week without technology? No tech Tuesdays. How I was gonna format it, it was gonna be, or how I was gonna set the construct. Tuesday is very simple. Tuesday, no tech, no technology, no phones, no TV, no computer, no nothing that ain't human or ain't uh, something that we can virtually exist in. And then Wednesday, after we do our No Tech Tuesday, Wednesday we could do something like this: YouTube live, where we all get together and we talk about what we did on No Tech Tuesday. That's a cold ass idea. I suppressed it, but I gave it to y'all in Dame's World and Live. Cause I love you niggas. But I think that's an amazing idea. The only problem is, it's like telling a crackhead no crack Friday. If a crackhead is addicted to that crack, most people gonna look at that like, bro, I'm not gonna take a day off of doing crack. Now I'm a crackhead. Now, of course, nobody gonna say that about themselves when it comes to Instagram and Facebook. A lot of us don't like holding ourselves accountable and acknowledging the addictions or the flaws we might have. But let's be true about it. Would you perform in something like No Tech Tuesday, or do you feel like that's compromising your existence or your virtual existence more accurately? Because I think that should be fire. Y'all got family members probably in the house you don't really fuck with. Neighbors, I know you niggas don't know your neighbors. I know niggas don't know they neighbors like they should. Something like No Tech Tuesday might have you outside, taking a walk, aligning yourself with nature. Because again, this is some man-made shit that they created. Shout out to man and its innovation. They create some grand shit. But I don't think it's better than the natural elements given before us. I go to a place called Nature Park, smoke my weed, which we about to do right here. Well, I smoke a little weed too. You feel me? Roll your shit up. Roll your shit up and participate. You feel me? Comic head, you got some shit? I could telepath you some weed. I telepath it to the screen, motherfucker. But no, yeah, like sometimes you gotta get outside, experience the life before tech. We probably all 90s babies, 80s babies, some even 2000s babies in this motherfucker. So most of us have lived our whole existence with technology. But if you're an 80s baby, you remember that shit before. I'm an early 90s baby. So by internet was in the 90s, but it was dial up and you had to fucking unplug the phone to put it into some computer. So it was nowhere near revamped as it is now. So we got a little bit of remembering of what it was like. And I must say, it wasn't that bad. So people might think, oh man, if we go without tech, it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna need that's that crackhead shit I'll tell you about. Niggas don't know that they crackheads. But you really gotta think, how did they exist back in the day without tech? Motherfuckers start creating games. You think something like freeze tag would exist if internet was around the whole fucking time? Marco Polo, these games that you play outside and actually get social. These things were manifested because they didn't have an internet to sit up there and already create the construct for them. A lot of kids now. This shit is crazy too. A lot of kids will go online and watch other niggas play games. What? What? Do y'all hear what I'm saying? A lot of kids will go online and watch other niggas play the video game. Now, if that shit ain't bizarre, I don't know what it is. Rather than playing the game, rather than playing Fortnite, they gonna watch a nigga play Fortnite. I don't fuck what you say. That's antisocial. That is antisocial. No Tech Tuesday is just an idea. You know what I'm saying? Just an idea. I don't know if we could start a hashtag, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all this shit pop back up and get a no tech Tuesday epidemic during a pandemic. You notice I put the quotations on the pandemic. Then I think we could at least, as humans, create some pushback to the constant technological wave. Because you already seen, you don't bag no groceries no more. We got self checkout. We don't got a grocery bagger. When you call and you need customer service, you talking to a robot for 45 minutes. Technology is coming. Oh, fuck that. Technology is here. And they're infiltrating now. Ain't no technology. It's 2003, 2004, technology was coming. At this point, technology is motherfucking here. You feel me? And I don't know, I'm not one of them. Oh man, you talking time? You just act like everything is just bad. Like your technology, we advance in society. I'm not here saying everything is bad about technology, but I'd be a fool to tell you everything is good about technology, especially for humans, humanity, who is not robots. We have autonomy. Our existence wasn't solely to be monotonous and to just comply and to do things in a robotic fashion and to be programmed to another human's liking. We got individuality. We got humanity. We have a connection beyond just thought process and signals. So while I acknowledge the pros, technology, the fact that I can even meet y'all niggas right here. The fact that I can talk and engage with y'all probably from a different region. California in the building, from California in Vegas right now. Y'all might not be from California or Vegas, but the fact that we can interact, come on now, technology did they shit right there. Technology did they shit right there. But the fact that it can make you antisocial, cause addiction, build insecurities, because you got to think people are professing images, lifestyles, ways of being. Some are being glorified, some are being looked down on. If you're one of those people who has a tangible reality that they look down on social media, then you might look on social media and you might feel lesser about yourself. I don't know the correlation between depression, anxiety, and suicide since the creation of social media, but I could imagine it's expedited. Because these social medias, they're not building your security, they're not building your confidence. Usually, some of y'all don't know this. Every 4 posts, you're gonna get an advertisement. Every 4 posts, you're gonna get an advertisement. So that's the system indoctrinating you on how to think and how to look at shit. Like I said, it's best you niggas navigate your social medias and delete certain videos you don't want seen and like certain videos that you do want constantly professed on your channel so you can dictate what you see. But still, the reality with that, every 4, you go check one friend post, another friend post, another friend post, it's an advertisement. 4 more posts, it's an advertisement. So that indoctrination ain't too much came good from indoctrination. It's not education, indoctrination. There's a big difference. If anybody knows, difference between education and indoctrination. Education is teaching the mind to learn to expand on its own. giving the mind knowledge in which is fruitful enough for them to grow and develop into a better version of themselves. That's educating a young brother or sister in this world. Indoctrinating a young brother or sister in this world is telling them, okay, in 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. George Washington was your first president. Uh, Adams second, Jefferson third, Adams fourth. And you need to know this. Make sure you remember this for the test. Texas is down here on the map. So we get indoctrinated. When you get indoctrinated, you're just told what is right and what is wrong. The beauty of being wrong is stripping that indoctrination. Oh, hold on, we got the glare. The beauty of being wrong is more educational than just indoctrination. So back to the main point, when you scrolling on these social medias, be aware. Like I said, it comes with pros. You can meet. Oh, I ain't seen my auntie from Maryland in so long. Let me go hit her up on Facebook. That shit is beautiful. But be aware that they subconsciously putting images in your head based on whatever belief system they got. And in my opinion, the higher ups belief system is to sell you shit all day. Keep you constantly consuming, never creating. Because if you become a creator, you will no longer become much of a consumer of what they selling you. And now you're a manifester. Creation and manifest, they're synonymous. You feel me? Consumption and buyer are synonymous. So you can be a creator, a manifester, or a consumer and a buyer. The system is going to train you to be a buyer and a consumer because they always selling. Same way they selling these. I can't even say the word, they're going to block me. Same way they selling all these things right now, and they got pills now and boosters and come on, man. Dragon fruit, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, sea moss in this motherfucker. Must I say it again? With a banana. Hey, maybe you don't need what they always selling you. Maybe if you don't listen to man so much and listen to nature, because nature is going to show you the truth. A banana always had potassium in it and help reduce inflammation and benefited the heart. Dragon fruit always had magnesium in it, which helps boost your energy, which helps feed the mind, which is a vitamin, or not a vitamin, excuse me, a nutrient that you need in life to thrive. These shots that they selling you, they gotta tell you 1,000 times that it's good. Why do they have to tell you so much that it's good? This might not be too good. I get my sea moss. I got a homie, Shabu. I got a homie in my town who delivers my sea moss personally, so I'm fortunate for that. I don't know if he delivers past his city or his region, but I'm in Vegas. If you're in Vegas, I could link you with him for sure. But I get mine. I luckily lucked up, and one of my hometown guys started selling sea moss, so I lucked up. You feel me? And we aligned, and I get mine from my neighbor essentially. But I know there's places online where you can obtain sea moss. There's this website called Fruits and Roots by Shaka Bars. I don't know if you guys heard of Shaka Bars, but amazing. I want to say thought leader and just energy leader, energy influencer. He sells sea moss for sure, along with natural organic fruits. There's plenty of places you can get sea moss from. You got 102 minerals. Oh, that's what I meant to call magnesium, a mineral, excuse me. You got 102 minerals in your body. Think about this, y'all. Think about this. And they'll tell you, oh, sea moss hasn't been proven by by FDA, or science hasn't done enough studies on sea moss. That's because they don't want to do studies on that shit because it will debunk or it will confirm to be valid for your health, and then it'll denounce the shit they selling y'all. So they're gonna tell y'all spinach. Oh, it can't. It's not it's anti-inflammatory. It's antioxidant. So likely it is anti-cancerous. That's just logic. If you see anti-inflammatory and antioxidant on spinach or bananas or dragon fruit or sea moss, then likely it is gonna help prevent disease. But because they selling y'all drugs, they gonna tell y'all, oh, hey, we ain't proven that, but uh, all the studies that we have shown suggest that it helps. So sea moss you got 92 minerals, or you got 102 minerals in your body. Sea moss got 92. What? What? You got 102 minerals in your body, and sea moss got 92. So that means 90 out of 100. Let's do math. 90 out of 100 is an A. 92 out of 102 is is an even higher A. So you get 90% of your mineral intake through one food, superfood, sea moss. Uh, Again, it looks like uh, what's it? What's the shit? All that green shit down below. Seaweed. Sea moss looks like seaweed. You get some people to conjure it up, water it down, and make it a gel-like substance. Me personally, I use it for my smoothies. Oh yeah, Comic Head, man. Much love. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your insight. Appreciate your thoughts. Appreciate your donation to the channel. Much love, bro. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna do this way more consistently. Just noticed the tech site's been down. I said, hey man, let me jump on this motherfucker real quick. But much love, man. Peace out. But I'm gonna still be here for those still in here. But no, yeah, it's common deduction. And then what I noticed is what they selling y'all differs from the natural elements in life. They sell y'all suntan lotion rather than adjusting your senses to appeal to the sun. They sell you suntan lotion, which reduces your relationship with the sun. You actually block out the level of absorption from the sun with your melanin in order to get those vitamins, vitamin D from the sun. So you start looking at what they selling you and compare it to the natural elements that essentially have told you for thousands of years that they do the same things. And you're going to realize, okay, now I'm starting to understand. These people that control and govern us, they are not really for nature. They want you to eat McDonald's. Think about all the food they sell you. Think about your local grocery store. A local grocery store has less than 5% natural foods. If you don't go to a Whole Foods, you go to Albertsons, Ralph's, Smith's, I don't know, whatever local grocery store you niggas are by, Big Five, or not Big Five, Winko's. You're gonna see 95% fake food. She gonna have something on the back that you can't even read. Polyhydride chlorine. What the fuck? What is that? But you know, you draw that comparison of, because we're gonna bring it all the way back. We always segue in Daniel's world. We do a lot of talking, but we'll bring it back. You draw that comparison to today. How do we know this ain't a test? Let's see how they act without Instagram. In fact, let's see how much they need us. Let's see how they react. Maybe these niggas will go crazy. Maybe they will panic. Maybe We could just doing this to see the dependency that they have for our entities. Because because now some people have made a business off of social media. Some people promote and propagate their business and their livelihood on Instagram and Facebook. So the people behind sitting back could literally be experimenting. We wouldn't know. Y'all seen that Squid Game shit, I'm sure. These rich motherfuckers do what they want. Nobody governs the rich because they can pay their way out. The rich govern the rest of society. Stop thinking Democrats. Stop thinking Democrats and Republicans govern society. If you watch this, respectfully, ooh, there's some cake. You mustn't think that Joe Biden is running the world. Seen some food from Smart and Final said made by genetic engineering. No, the thing is, look, this is all you gotta do. GMO. That is genetic engineering. No matter how they try to make it, they make it sound better. Genetic engineering. Nobody wants to eat engineered food. You know it's made in a lab. It sounds different. GMO, genetically modified organism. That's the same thing. So if you eating GMO foods, if that shit don't say no GMO anywhere on it, let me see if I got something here that may say that. Oh yeah, there you go, right there. Let me show you. Non-GMO verified. So if it don't say that, and then you still gotta make sure, you feel me? Because these niggas might be lying to you. Check the ingredients. There's another page called I Am Surviving Vegan that I follow on Instagram. She's a lovely melanated woman helping people gain consciousness. But she tells you this is for entertainment. So this might entice a little kid to buy it because they see an orange on it and it's flashy. Entertainment, education. So before y'all buy anything, y'all need to check the labels on these motherfuckers. Some people fought hard against this governing body to make sure that they had to put shit like this on non-GMO foods opposed to GMO foods because some people want to know the difference. Some people actually care. So yeah, no doubt you see some shit that said made by genetic engineering, but to help you out, you don't gotta see that. If that shit don't have that sign on it, non-GMO, then it's genetically engineered. And then again, the shit sound mystical. Genetically engineered. You created food with a fucking lab coat on, opposed to that shit growing in your backyard. And you notice they got stipulations on how we can grow, how we can get our own food. It's because they want you eating their junk. You know why you eat their junk? Then you're going to get sick. Then they got some pills for you, which is more money that they get. Then they got shots for you, which is more money that they can get. And then you get sick. And now you're dependent on these drugs because none of these drugs have professed to heal you. They ain't found no cure for cancer. They ain't found no cure for fucking diabetes. They find things that help you alleviate the pain for a couple seconds until you gotta go back to them. These niggas are the best drug dealers. They're the best drug dealers because they make you feel like you need them. Oh, I gotta get my pills monthly. You're a subscriber to the drugs. I ain't gotta get my weed from the weed man. I tell him, hey nigga, I'm taking a week off. I don't want to smoke no more. I'm good. You feel me? The weed man ain't told me, hey, if you don't get this and you don't smoke this, you're gonna be ailing and you're gonna hurt the whole time being, and there's nothing else you can do. Some people really think that. Some people really think that with their diabetes, that They can't, and that's how you know their faith. Your faith is in man. If you don't think that there's nothing in the natural realm to help heal these ailments, these diseases, that means you think the creator didn't create anything on this realm to help prevent disease. You feel me? While you believe that man did. So the creator couldn't do it, but man did it. And then man has to concede that they didn't do it. So when they sell you these drugs, they let you know they don't heal. You still fall for it. Some of us have conformed to man's ideology. Some of us have conformed to an unnatural way of living, unfortunately. I know I have. My late 20s consisted of reprogramming myself from the indoctrination system. Because all they was telling me to do was kill myself unconsciously. If you McDonald's, Taco Bell, Carl's Jr., dairy, cow's milk. You see Michael Jordan with a milk mustache. I'm a little kid watching that shit, being indoctrinated by it. They telling me milk is good. The nigga I aspire to drinks milk, so I should go get milk. So they're feeding me signals that promote or advocate my death. So the first 20 years, I was literally taught and trained to slowly kill myself. Slowly. Make sure you watch movies about gang violence, murder, drugs, sex, which they still doing today, especially in the melanated community, but they're doing it everywhere. Make sure their music is violence, sex, drugs. Make sure any commercial we propagate, make sure we sell them fake food. Make sure we sell them Tylenol or some sort of drug, and let's make sure that any method that we know of that can help heal them, make sure we never talk about that. Make sure we never speak about that. Have y'all ever seen a CMOS commercial in your fucking life? I'll wait as I sip my CMOS induced smoothie. But have you ever seen a CMOS or a spinach commercial in your fucking life? All the superfoods, cauliflower. Most niggas probably think cauliflower is disgusting because they haven't had it. Because they haven't had it, they're gonna assume some dumb shit, and because they're gonna assume that, they probably never gonna try it. Most people ain't heard of fucking CMOS. Turmeric. How about turmeric? Have you ever seen a turmeric commercial in your life? But you seen a Big Mac, 2 for $4. Spicy chicken sandwich meal, $6. Or you got the Whopper, Papa John's. You got what else they selling you niggas? Chicken. They sell chicken. That's how you know they producing chicken at a fucking obscene rate. They sell chicken all over the place because some of them chickens got 4 heads and 10 legs, modified. Hey, for sure. The Shabu said social media put me on CMOS because again, humans like us, individual humans, can use our free will to do some shit like that. So, like, if you follow somebody who might have the knowledge, they can post and say, hey, this shit exists. CMOS. Here, go try it. The regular individual, we still have that power. That's why I say the system, it's a big, powerful system, but because we got energy and agency and autonomy, and we have a way of reasoning, some humans slip through that system and they end up giving out information and jewels that can help us thrive. So I learned social media, I learned CMOS from Dr. Sebi on YouTube. So if it wasn't for me, YouTube scrolling, being Just being inquisitive, being skeptical about the nature of education I was thrust in, I would have never learned it. Shit wasn't in my schools nowhere. And then like if you're watching the Super Bowl, if you're watching the Super Bowl, when they cut to commercial, you finna get a fucking Budweiser commercial. They finna sell you beer or Coca-Cola, which actually had cocaine in it. These niggas are not playing with us. Definitely. Energetic consumption. But we tapping in. We tapping in. And the thing is, the universe, the quantum realm works consistently. We see the material realm and how things shape, and then man tries to inflict their nature on the universe. But the quantum realm is bigger than all that shit. And the quantum realm needs balance. The quantum realm has a fixed requisite of balance. So when things get imbalanced, the quantum realm does shit and it changes and it shapes the paradigm. So how we might see that physically is the quantum realm shifts in ways we can't understand. So now we all get energy about ourselves that make us skeptical towards higher vibrational information, that make some of us more conscious and aware just out of the blue. There's so many niggas who done got uh, mentally conscious out of nowhere in these last couple of years without them even knowing, because the quantum realm is always working. So regardless of what man is trying to do, this depends on your faith though. If you don't have faith in the higher up, when I say quantum realm, substitute that shit with God. Quantum realm, energy, higher consciousness, the force, whatever you want to call it, man, or the people who govern us, man, is doing their best to stifle that quantum realm. But the quantum realm is bigger than fucking man. It's like these niggas create shit like racism. And we still here. Do you ever think about how that can be? Because the quantum realm is constantly working. So the people you guys are trying to eradicate naturally reproduce at a fucking high rate, naturally thrive even under immense conditions. So while they got racism on black people's back, we still populate because the natural order is going to do what it's designed to do. Some forces, I believe, are here to try to go against the natural order. Metaphorically, it'd be like Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker and the Jedi. And I get indoctrinated by the shit I get indoctrinated by. That's not uh that's not deliberately for my well-being and my energy, i.e. like meditation sessions, yoga, or just information from some site that can help churn my mind. If I don't get that and I go to Netflix or I go to Hulu or I go to Amazon, see what they show you. You go back and you tell me what those sites give you. It's gonna be exactly the shit Darth Vader was trying to give niggas. It's gonna be that same frequency of competition, hate, anger, envy, jealousy, lust. Again, people. Why do they perpetuate sex so much? Because sex ain't a bad thing when you're in sync with somebody, you have a connection beyond physical, and then y'all get together. Sex is a. If you ain't had sex with somebody you really connect with, you ain't had sex yet. Whereas opposed to, oh, she got ass and she think you look good. Then y'all have sex, y'all fuck. It's a big difference between having sex and fucking. You feel me? So, yeah. But they're perpetuating the lustful version, which is objectifying to the man or to the woman. So if you only like somebody because of their physical appeal, then essentially you're using them for things that are not essentially who they are. I'm way more than you think these locks in this face and this body exemplifies, damn, I'm an energetic force. Being an energetic force, I'm already to be respected as a life form, regardless of how I look at it. The materialist or a low vibrational motherfucker or a lustful motherfucker won't even entertain somebody because they don't look good. And again, I was at this realm. Like I said, I was indoctrinated on the low vibrational frequency. I think we all were in America, born in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that's something for us to climb out of. So yeah, and some people might not even know the difference. Well, sex is just sex. Right. Maybe. But there's low vibrational sex and there's high vibrational sex. The shit y'all see on TV when you watch Power, when you watch fucking whatever it is you watch, it most likely is some type of lustful, materialist form of love, which is really objectifying. Materialist love is objectifying. Immaterialist love is unconditional, regardless of what you do, how you look like. I still care for you. I still love you. You don't need to do nothing for me. Anybody in this life, y'all don't need to do nothing for me for me to love y'all. I love self, so as a consequence, I want what's best for all life forms, minds, and everything outside of me. So I ain't gotta do nothing for a nigga like me to love you. If I was a materialist, if I was working with Darth Vader and the Force, like these niggas, oh, what have y'all done for me? You ain't, you niggas ain't shared my channel. Why should I like? I shouldn't. It's a whole different vibration. Tying that back to the internet and how that makes people materialists as far as how they're training us. Some people literally look down on people because they don't have money or they're in poverty. And which is, it's crazy to think that people will look like that, but it's logical because that's how the indoctrination process is. But if you knew how many humans were actually in poverty, it's more have nots than niggas who have nots. You get that? There's more have nots, meaning I don't have the luxury in some of these countries. I don't call them third world, I call them over colonized, therefore underdeveloped. In these nations, it's a lot of poverty. So for a human to really believe that somebody who doesn't have money is lesser or is living in poverty is lesser, that's somebody living out of their element because most of us, we were born with no money. All of us were born with no money. That's a construct made by man in itself. So to value people on a basis of money is to not value people on their humanity, on their character, on how they treat another motherfucker in his life. So for the fact that we actually live in a world where people will say, "Oh man, what they say in these songs? Broke nigga, never fucking broke nigga." Y'all know what they say on these songs. I can't think of all the shit off the top of my head. You feel me? But Chris Brown say, "She don't fuck with broke niggas." It's all in y'all subconscious how they undermine people who don't have money, and it should take you back again. These niggas created money, the control system, so they would make the followers love money, right? Therefore, the followers will always ask them for money. And they'll give it to you because it's fake. It's not real to them. Resources are real to them. The people who made money have resources. I'm giving too much gems in this. Shout out to Shabu. I appreciate you. The people who made money have resources. And be it that they have resources, your government, America, asked them niggas if they could have a piece of their resources. And they said, okay, well, we'll create a fucking construct with capital. And then every citizen that's born will give them a social security to ensure that they are indebted to our labor. and now we'll give you niggas cash. It'll look like you getting something, but that ain't nothing but your work back. When you get $1, that's your work back. When you get a fucking dollar, that's your work back. That's why it says this note is a legal tender of debt. That means if you got it, you owe, because that money's not yours. And this is what we value niggas off of. If you got money, it's not yours, because it's a legal tender of debt. So the people who now made money for you niggas to spend, for us to spend, and us to use, and to get a little bit of their resources, because the niggas that make money sell you the water that they own and colonize the rivers. It's a cold game. So you got to really weed out all of this shit that they're training you to love and adore, because it's all leading you back to them. Everybody's addicted to pills. Everybody's addicted to liquor. Everybody loves money, because all that shit leads you back to massa. So they're gonna, damn right, I'm gonna put commercials about it. If you're them trying to control a society, you damn right I'm gonna make every artist talk about money. You damn right I'm gonna make every artist talk about sex. And then I'm gonna establish, or I'm gonna create sex everywhere in the realm, lustful sex everywhere in the realm for them to act as such. Like we fucking primal. And that kills me too. I'm going on a tangent. I got more time. We're gonna finish our joint. But that primal nature, they prey on. Much love, Shabo. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Much love. I don't know if this is your first time in here either, because I haven't seen you before on my YouTube, but it's much love and the highest of vibrations. I'm glad you're here. You know, it's a reason you're here. But that primal nature they're trying to keep us as, that's just one form of us. It's like, not to make nobody's better, nobody's worse in regards to somebody living in that low form. But we're so in the low form that people, oh yeah, much love to you first. We so in a low form that men literally will look at women and automatically have sexual desires, and then they'll associate the woman with those sexual desires. Then they'll objectify them by only wanting that out of the woman. We don't look at the woman and view her in her wholeness as to what she has to offer, as to just her character, as to her energy, as to her nature as a woman. Men look at women, for the most part, some people are different. Men look at women like, damn, man, she got ass. She got some big ass titties. Man, I'd like to do something. It's all in the realm of that primal instinct, because we've been conditioned like that. Ooh, oh, you found them breakdowns. Ooh, see? I love it. I love it. Glad I could do my part. And shout out to you for doing your part, because I'm just trying to play my part in changing this paradigm. This shaky ass paradigm in all realms. Like when it comes to the battle rap realm, as far as fake versus real. I think that's my premise in Dane's world. I just want to give niggas the real, the truth. You feel me? So I start seeing the battle rap world, and they got these big ass events. And now some people not even listening to the bars or the essence of what's going on. So now they got niggas who are lying, putting on shows, winning battles, because the crowd don't know how to discern what the fuck is being said. They don't even care. They just want whoever got the most screams wins the battle. So in Dane's World, I had to break down those bars. I was like, hold on. Let's not forget the essence of this shit. This is battle rap. Keyword rap. In hip hop rap, what reigns supreme is the words you employ on a beat or off a beat. That's hip hop. So battle rappers, a lot of niggas like niggas who perform a lot, who got the most gun lines, even though they don't shoot guns. I had to break down those bars. Cause this nigga is talking about guns all day, left and right, and he don't even shoot guns. The nigga work at Home Depot. And y'all screaming, oh no, the essence of hip hop, it means to have some creative, witty ass lines and also talk that shit, the truth. That's why niggas like Lupe Fiasco kick push so much, because it exemplified the type of nigga he is. You talking about skateboarding, but I'm talking about what I know. Lupe could have easily talked about killing niggas all day. His pen is so good, but the essence of hip hop is remaining true to who you are. I real. I don't feel right if I talk about some shit I don't know. I don't feel right if I don't talk about some shit I don't know. I mean, if I do talk about some shit I don't know. I don't know how niggas get in the booth and just start lying all day. I don't know how niggas battle rap and be cool with lying. But if you cool with lying, that's indicative. That's where your energy is. You living a lie, nigga. You living backwards, nigga. But no, yeah, that's why I created. It's that reason, seeing all that fake shit manifest, and then Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux, just how he writes, and I think all this shit is an essence. That's why I think the quantum realm is more important than physics. So at essence, I aligned with just the nature of how he kicks game, whether it's writing or just language arts in an interview. So once I seen I think it was Lux versus Hollow. Yeah, it was Lux versus Hollow. And then I started seeing people like, hey, Hollow the Don got that. And don't get it twisted again. I must repeat. The beauty of being wrong. So I'm not right with what I'm saying. It's just the way I see things. You could check it on your own tools of logic. So people said Hollow the Don won. And I'm like, damn, he won. Like, of course, in my reality, he didn't, just based on what I heard. But then I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe some people don't know what the fuck was said when Loaded Lux, because a lot of the times Loaded Lux could get into a mode to where shit, he compounding syllables, and it's a lot of things to process. Fuck niggas got to compete, not to compete. Get beat till you drop to your feet when you in the opposite seat. They don't know who they with. I think they thought maybe I was a myth that waited in the abyss that came out of the mess, but I get to aim it, I don't miss. I'm about to put it all in your catcher's mitt. Dying in this ring is a sure thing, and you're the death in it. So like when I'm hearing it the first time, second time watching, I'm like, this shit is fucking amazing. But then I'm seeing the crowd, they booing, or they're not responding. I'm like, okay, I see what has to happen in life. Somebody gotta break down bars for these niggas. So just bringing it back home, Shabu. Much love to coming and following because of that. That's why it's all in the same realm of this video as far as just realness. Humans need to bring back that real. A lot of my videos don't get edited just because I like that feel. I'm finna create another channel for kids where we are gonna do some editing and cutting and slicing, but the element of just knowing I'm me right now. You feel me? I'm not cutting 4-5 different scenes and like retake, let's do it. I don't know. I just like that authentic element in life, man. And I think it's becoming obsolete via social media, virtual reality, technology, bitch niggas, lying, Takashi 6 9s and shit. Like the fact that he exists in hip hop, you gotta be fucking kidding me. A nigga who snitched. And talk about unwritten rule. That's written down there. You know, don't snitch. But yeah, 125. I think we're gonna get back. We're gonna stay on here for a couple more minutes. You feel me? Finish this joint. But yeah, back to the question. Why you think Instagram and Facebook and social media was shut down? You think it was because they actually had a internet mishap, or Big Brother back doing what they do? They back playing. Oh, no doubt. Oh, no doubt. They criticize all the wrong things and then demonize the right things. Dr. Sebi is a quack to the system. The system, they promoted Dr. Sebi as a quack just because he told niggas to eat an alkaline diet. Just because he told niggas to eat an alkaline rich diet, the system deemed him a quack. So they will demonize the things that we're supposed to adhere to, in my opinion. You talk to a white man, white woman, and ask them about the Black Panthers, they're gonna tell you that they're a terrorist organization because the media told them that they were a terrorist organization. All the while, the Klan, the Klan infiltrates policemen and lawyers and judges, not professing them as a terrorist organization. But the Panthers are a terrorist organization. Uh-huh. We living backwards, Shabu. It's the best way to put it. If you living backwards, you're gonna promote wrong. Then unfortunately, their wrong is in ethics. That's the thing too. I should perfect segue since you used the word wrong. The beauty of being wrong is in concept, your thought process, how your ideology conceives a realm outside of you, not in morals. I think we all have moral principles and a code, again, to connect, to love, to vibrate at a higher consciousness. So that there's no beauty in that type of wrong. If you living wrong in that realm, you need a checkup. You feel me? But yeah, nah, they're glamorizing the ethical wrongness, like murder. You feel me? Competition. I don't even watch the fucking versus battle because I feel there's some unconscious shit going on. Okay, all these. Do we ever see black people together? Fuck. Do we ever see black people together? Fuck. Because one thing y'all need to know, when we organize, we're strong. When we're dispersed, it's just a gang of powerful individuals, but as a collective, that ain't gonna move no system. But when we're together, we are strong. I think our system deliberately perpetuates our divide every way they can. Whether that's through fucking trying to figure out if J. Cole better than Kendrick, or LeBron better than Durant, or putting the two smartest motherfuckers, black activists against one another, Martin, Malcolm, the media, the system, they gonna always perpetuate our divide because they know the strength when we come together. Even fucking TDE or G Unit, they all get disintegrated. They all get disintegrated. So, well, it's about paradigm shifting, man. at this rate. It's about what you can do to shift the paradigm. I'm gonna roll up again. You know I got more time. I got more time. You feel me? Shout out to Shabu. Appreciate you for joining this live. Much love. Shit. Do you have a favorite rapper? That's a good question. Shit. Who you into in the battle rap world? If you found me through battle rap, who you fucking with? See, niggas always gotta be creative. Grinding my weed. Let me make a beat out that motherfucker. We're thinking about Sundays as far as going live. I think Sundays will make it a point to hit the live and chime in with anybody willing to listen on live, because I don't want to make it fixed or geared towards specific topics. I already got like real talks, eye test rants. I got shit catered towards specific conversations. So Sundays is gonna be catered towards just the community. What we talking about? It might even be called that shit. What we talking about? Might be called what's going on though. I mean, it's cause that Marvin Gaye. Come on, my nigga. What's going on? What's going on? What? 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 Come on, man. That type of shit'll make you revolt. Songs like that. What's going on in the world? These songs don't even exist no more. Okay, who you had winning that? Daylight versus Lowe's. Ooh, shit. I like breaking down that battle, honestly. That was one of my favorite battles to break down. This shit I learned from Daylight verse. Still. That double slit experiment. What the? I'm talking about the quantum realm and waves and atoms and shit. Daylight was literally kicking. Oh, shit. He was giving consciousness that could lead you to a higher consciousness. That's the best way I could put that. But yeah, no. Even in the realm of that, they ain't gonna promote them verses. The mainstream media highlight that type of consciousness and perpetuate it through mainstream media. Like, for example, the battle rap culture for sure won. That's facts. That's facts. As they won with Chess versus Easy to Block Captain. I don't know if you've seen that one. But yeah. Oh man. But even in that realm though, they only talk gun bar, gun bar, gun bar, kill, kill, kill. And that's the only conflict of interest I had with the battle rap realm. Especially like I'm a lyricist myself. I do songs and I write free verses occasionally. Getting into that realm, however, the essence is too, to me, it's too like, well, the competitive aspect is cool. It's sparring, trading words, but to where now that element of gun bar, gun bar, gun bar, gun bar, just because they have to reach a certain appeal. You feel me? In order for these white boys to promote, by white boys, I don't mean the citizen next door, but these capitalists to promote them and give them big dollars, they're gonna imply what they have to say, the type of shit that's gonna be liked. So Unfortunately, motherfuckers ain't gonna be Lux and Daylight and Los all day. You feel me? I wish battle rap was on that level of consciousness and cater to that, but society don't cater to that. On that, I call it the Darth Vader frequency. So that'd be my only conflict. Like motherfuckers, it's I say about 80% of battle rappers only talk guns. 80, like only. Like, you don't know nothing about really their lifestyle or what they actually been through. They just got a gun so big and the 2 9s, the 38. You feel me? Shotgun, Mossberg, motherfucker. Niggas be picking up guns bigger than them on stage. Ah, you gotta mow it like a lawn. It's like a lawnmower. I don't know what these niggas say anything about their gun. You feel me? And it's like they, and that's the thing about the system. They take our people and make them do their work, and our people do the work well. When 50 Cent makes Get Rich or Die Trying, he makes it well. When he makes Raising Cannon, he makes it well or helps make that, but it's perpetuating an unconscious thought process of competition, low vibrational behavior, shooting our own people, even seeing that too many times. You're actualizing it and making it a reality, even if it don't exist in your tangible reality. So it's like they take niggas like 50 Cent and the best artists and they try to make them conform to low vibrational behavior. That's why I respect motherfuckers like Lux or Chuck D or uh, what was the militant brother who was in Public Enemy. The ones who don't uh, the ones who don't lower their vibration for success. You saw Flavor Flav end up the one that people know out of Public Enemy. Why? Because he reduced his behavior to that low vibrational behavior by doing Flavor of Love and hosting 20 girls doing miscellaneous bullshit all day. While Chuck D and Professor Griff, that's his name. Shout out to Professor Griff. Research him if you just want light. You feel me? So those people who refuse to lower their vibration are the people I aspire to be. Or I aspire to uh, not be, but I aspire to keep my light in that direction, not compromising. But yeah, you see the game, any game, hip hop. Pay attention. Pay attention. What your teacher tell you in class? Pay attention, nigga. Pick your head up and notice what's going on. But if you see these fields and you see these outlets, you'll see parallels. You'll see parallels with competition, uh, capitalism, exploitation of the worker, meaning wherever y'all work now, y'all getting underpaid. Ain't that crazy? Wherever y'all work right now, y'all getting underpaid. This YouTube video based they pay me based on viewership and likes and time viewed. Whatever they get, I get a small percentage of that. So I'm underpaid as a YouTuber. Wherever you work, because the nature of capitalism is like that. So even though 50 Cent did Get Rich or Die Trying, he got paid the least for every album. So Jimmy Iovine got the big bucks. Like, and it's like they'll make you do they dirt, and then they'll pay you less. You see capitalism in every field, exploitation in every field, violence, or either violence or competition. I mean, that'll be kind of running synonymous. Competitive, you kind of want to metaphorically take a nigga head off in sports. Violence is literally taking a nigga head off. It's not communion. Neither reflects communion even a bit. Uh, Materialism, we worship that materialist life. Yeah, man. Don't shoot the messenger. You feel me? I ain't do nothing. Don't shoot the messenger. That's the thing. They do shoot the messenger. So you citizens don't shoot the messenger. Somebody telling you something that might contradict the paradigm, the matrix you live in. But they do shoot the messenger. They have shot the messengers plenty of times. They will shoot again if a messenger gets, like for example, this shit gets, let's say 30 million people somehow just came here and I continuously talk the same type of shit I was talking, even though I deliberately uh, didn't use certain words, knowing the algorithmic behavior of YouTube. But let's say 30 million people just popped up on it. Based on what I did put through the algorithms and say, you're gonna flag it. I'm already flagged based on what I've said. So if I tell y'all don't shoot the messenger because they will. You try to give niggas C boss. He talking about C boss. He talking about Sebi. He talking about holistic lifestyles. Sebi wasn't the only doctor that got cracked. Droves of holistic doctors simultaneously missing, dead, found in a river. Because we gotta sell our product. We can't sell product to healthy niggas. You think an industry that sells product all day, these pills and these CVSs and all these places, you think that they could sell product if we was all healthy? So if there is a way to make us healthy, let me suppress that way so I can sell my fucking product. It's like, all right, put it in street terms. It's like if a nigga sell dope, he got the best product out there. Then somebody moves and sell crack 2 blocks down. Consumers might swap over. The person who sells dope and sees the swap over, they gotta now react to the niggas on the block who took all their work. So either we do something about them niggas pushing that crack up there, or we create an agenda, a narrative to where we get our clientele back. That's the same thing as today. Motherfuckers talking about health-based living, holistic living. Let's make sure we denounce that as healthy. That's why any organic fruit or vegetable, they will tell you they haven't done enough studies to prove whether or not it's anti-cancerous or anti-diabetic, when every organic fruit or vegetable is anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Anti-inflammatory, extra inflammation causes disease. Extra inflammation in certain areas will make the disease, will depend on what type of disease you have. And antioxidant, oxidative stress is free radicals in your body acting like gang members, fucking up shit. So if you got free radicals, they can cause cancerous tendencies in the body. If you don't have free radicals, then you have the lesser probability of getting these uh, diseases. All organic natural fruits and vegetables are anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. So if you only fuck with that, and they're alkaline, most of them, some of them are not. You need a high alkalinity to maintain and thrive your blood level. You feel me? If you only eating acidic foods, your blood level is operating at a low uh, level naturally. Therefore, your organs are not swimming in the right type of liquid. Therefore, they're going to give out and you're going to promote oxidative stress with acidic and not anti-inflammatory. You got inflammatory foods when you got a big ass steak on your plate. Much as you like steak, you got yogurt for breakfast. Acidic, not too many vitamins, not too many minerals. Inflammatory, meaning that that cough you got in the morning. I smoke weed. I ain't got no fucking inflammation. I smoke weed. I ain't got no fucking inflammation because of what I eat and what I drink. Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti fucking inflammatory, anti fucking oxidant, and then vitamins and minerals. They will all be composed of all of that. You find a natural organic fruit, vegetable, or legume, they're going to be antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and they're going to contain some type of vitamins or minerals that'll help your sustainability. You go to McDonald's, inflammatory, oxidative stress, both of them. Like you go to the drive-through, y'all gotta be better. We gotta be better. We gotta be better. It's not y'all, it's we, me included. Even though I don't fuck with fast food, but I am you, nigga. So we gotta be better. You go to a fast food restaurant, and the shit say cancerous products. The food you eating, some shit gotta stop. The food you eating may cause cancer. Why would you do that to yourself? Because we love hating ourselves. We don't love ourselves with love. We love ourselves with hate. That's self-hate to eat some food that ain't healthy. That's literally giving you cancer or diabetes or promoting your demise, your death, your disease. So why do we do it? Because we out of balance. We ain't lived too many years or too many days or too many moments uh, life affirming, uh, higher vibrational to know that what I put in my body is my fuel. What I put in my body is my literal fuel. And this uh, body is a vehicle. I'm the energy behind the body providing the decisions. Well, now, cancerous food, you fucking, the TV, when they say you this, I don't know, what's the fucking name of pill? Name a pill, and it fucking come with 10 different side effects. You heal one thing, but you got 10 different ailments. Niggas better start believing in nature. You ain't gotta call it God. You ain't gotta call it Jesus. You ain't gotta call it Allah. You ain't gotta call it. You call it whatever you want. But there's a force higher that created things for you to thrive. You just gotta find that. Same way a dog gotta find the things in nature that helps their existence, so they can maintain a diet that a dog is supposed to eat and a lifestyle that a dog is supposed to live. Same way a lion, same way an alligator. Alligators don't gotta be Christian or fucking Muslim. They just have to exist with the way nature designed them to thrive at. Simple. I'm betting on nature. I'm not betting on man telling me to get some shit in my arm every year. Oh man, it's a cold game. 440. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be here for another couple of minutes, man. I've been rambling. Y'all got me rambling for 2 hours damn near. You feel me? I appreciate it though. I appreciate the vibes. I appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody who came through. Sometimes you got so many thoughts, you just gotta let some of them out, baby. So many thoughts, you just gotta let some of them out. But you always want to be mindful of your emotions. 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 Therefore, if you're mindful, you can be made aware when the emotions are at a certain direction, whether you're happy, whether you're down, whether you're angry, whether you're frustrated, whether you're calm, whether you're anxious. Be mindful of your emotions. That's the first step to controlling them bitches. Most people not mindful of their emotions. They just react impulsively and are emotional and they get mad. Then in hindsight, they're like, oh man, I was mad. Even though you tell them, man, you was emotional at that moment. I wasn't emotional. I was emotional motherfuckers don't are less privy to logic and ration. You know what I'm saying? So one who is mindful of their emotions, whew, can then begin that journey of emotional control, uh, assessing their triggers and then alleviating them when they see fit, like somebody making you mad. You feel me? Okay, yeah, he triggered me, he made me mad, but now I'm aware that that trigger made me mad, and let me fix that. Not let me react every time the same way. Oh, this makes me mad, so therefore in my life it's always gonna make me mad. No, you want to better yourself and mentally, physically, and emotionally. So something makes you mad, put it to mind, figure it out, take a deep breath. That shit is always crucial. You take deep breaths, and you can get squared and centered away, and it's easier to think up here at that rate. And then control your emotions. They don't call it the bigger man for nothing. Nigga step on your shoe and you get mad and you react and you want to fight over this and you think you cool and you some tough guy? Or are you irrational and extra emotional? This is for anybody watching this, including myself. I could be better at emotional intelligence, but I'm working on it. And it works with putting it to mind. You have to be made aware of when you are or what your state of emotion constantly. And then it becomes a beautiful thing. Then you got once you have that emotional control or you get to enhance that tool, life becomes easier. Because if you have emotional control, you're gonna make it a means to maintain the high emotions. So you provoke consciousness where you're feeling euphoria. And you know that because you're mindful. And it's like, okay, let me keep that habit. And then you're mindful of the anger in which you might have when you trigger when you talk to a certain family member or something. You're mindful. Now it's like, okay, this happens when I do this. Now what can I do to provide preventative damage for that doesn't happen? So when you have emotional control, you can cut out the emotions or mitigate the emotions that you want lesser of from yourself. And then you can uh, inflict the emotions that you want more so just by being made aware of it. Uh, I just gave a small example. Just you have to have self assessment. You feel me? And what that's gonna constitute is you alleviating your ego state, which I mean is you got flaws. You're not perfect, me nor you. We all imperfect, imperfectly perfect. And it's about constantly checking our state of being and acknowledging the truth of the matter. Right now I feel sad. So this is my state. I just really have to reflect on my feelings. You feel me? I can't just live in sadness and not ever reflect on it to fix it. That'll be a nigga constantly sad all day until their emotions change for maybe some external reason to put them in a better mood. But somebody working on self growth, self improvement, they're gonna do that themselves. They're not gonna wait for a nigga to come bring a birthday cake to them and be like, "Hey, hey, man, you feel better? Oh yeah, I feel better because something outside of me happened." No, you want to grow, you want to evolve, you want to become mindful of your emotions, then self assess at every moment before you make a decision, whatever decision that is. I feel like in a day, you probably got 1,000 decisions to make, if not more. Small decisions. You know what you're gonna eat in the morning, what you're gonna do first, what you're gonna say at different times, uh, all type of different choices. When to drink, when to pee, when to chill, what to watch, all type of different fucking. So it's constantly self-assessing at all those moments to realize, hey, when I watch this show, I feel good. I feel happy. I like this show. Let me keep that shit. We do it unconsciously, so we keep watching it. But you have to be conscious. You feel me? The reason for being conscious of it is just uh it can check the unconscious behavior as well. You feel me? To where it's like you might excuse some emotions. Oh, I was angry because da 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 da, and therefore I acted like that. You might justify a fight or an argument because you were emotional, but realistically, you don't want the arguments to ensue in the first place. You don't want fictitious engagements. Anybody affirming on the life, love vibration is not going to want fictitious engagements. So, while that did make me angry, what do I want out of this? Okay, let me reflect. Why am I even angry? He called me this. He called me a name. For one, do I believe him? Should it really get once you reflect multiple, it becomes an open ended questions that you have to answer, and then you have to figure out your end game as to what you want. So it's like for me, life affirming. I know what I want. So when certain emotions are provoked, I don't want to feel that way. So let me create a reality, or let me formulate some reasoning to where now I'm navigating away from that emotional state. For example, a nigga, like I said, a nigga talk greasy to you at a club. Hey man, what the fuck you doing? You move, nigga, watch out. I get triggered maybe based on past behavior. Maybe want to react, should get aggressive or primal. You feel me? Animal instinct. That's that emotion in us. Animal instincts. Nigga threatened my life. What should I do? Blah, blah, blah. Or I could feel the trigger and be like, damn, this nigga just called. Said, watch your fucking. Okay. What do I want? Okay, I came in to party. I came to chill. I came to talk to women and chill with my homies. Did I come to fight this? Am I worried? You know what? It's a goof ass nigga. Found creative reasoning to dismiss uh, the person outside of me and then to calm me down. You know, he's just a goof. So why am I entertaining a goof? And then at that rate, now I'm partying. We don't forgot about the nigga. So that's an example of being mindful at a moment in which, okay, I was triggered in a certain way to where I could have reacted, but then I thought it through. So yeah, just an example. But nonetheless, 2 hours, we finna wrap it up. It was nice talking to you and talking to all those who joined the live. We're gonna put this stream up. We're gonna keep all the streams up. I think I should be coming every Sunday just to do this same rant. My mind goes places. It don't have to be fixated on one subject per se. So if we could get a community of people on Sundays to just uh, establish some dialogue, I'll be with that. You feel me all the time. Hey, much love. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate you, man. And let me know uh, how you like the videos. There's a lot of breakdowns. You feel me? You caught the light and lows, which is I like that breakdown. I got a lot more breakdowns. You feel me? Prior to that, probably like 50 different breakdowns. But much love. I'll holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Highest vibrations. We out.